Root is the name of the game here today with Golgari Roots, my friends. Excited about this one. On top of that, couldn't get any better with the list from the Govna. If you know who that is, let me know in the comments. Regardless, a nice mythic list here, running a 55% from the Govna. And if you enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe, my friends, because this is what we're breaking down for you in today's episode. If you got a question, if you got a comment, let me know because we'd love to hear from you as always. And on top of that, feel free to join us in our amazing community and Discord server. Now, all that information is available to you down below in the timestamps, in the details, where we break down this list. We'll go play that competitive Magic. We'll pull it all back together. Additionally, my friends, all the great things that you need to know, where the deck list is and all those things too. So let's get into it here for Golgari Roots, my friends. So a couple things about this one. We got a really nice pickup for this with Honest Rutstein. So the best piece about this thing is most of this deck isn't that expensive. First and foremost, you got one here. You have this right here, which you could always cut. Additionally, you do have this here, Squirming Emergence, and a Agathas, but the rest of this stuff is very, very cheap to make, which is super, super great. And on top of that, it is a super fun list. So let's talk a little bit about how this works. So the biggest thing about it is Insidious Roots. The way that this works is creature tokens you control, you can tap, add 1 mana any color, so tons of mana dorks. Then on top of that, whenever one or more creature cards leave your graveyard, create a 0/1 green plant creature token, then put a +1/+1 counter on that on each plant you control. So it's a excuse me, a great go wide strategy and get big at the same time. Now, how do you fuel this? How do you get more? Well, it's tons and tons of exiling out of your graveyard, dumping stuff in your graveyard, a sweet reanimator thing, pulling things out, all kinds of stuff here that absolutely make this thing go bonkers. And it's a lot of fun too, particularly when you can get it to go. And then the big thing, like I said, having Honest Rutstein here, we can pull something back, pull it in, and look at this. Whenever one of your creatures just leaves your graveyard, so we're exiling it, we're pulling it back to our hand, we're pulling it back to our hand. Those kinds of things make huge, huge differences here. Now, on the top end, we're running Skyfisher Spider. This thing was so good and limited, and it is great as well in standard best of one here for this particular list, because when it enters the battlefield, you can sacrifice another creature, so you can sacrifice one of the plants or something else, and when you do, destroy target non-land permanent. Again, non-land permanent. You can hit an enchantment, you can hit a planeswalker, so good there. And then when it dies, you can exile it from your graveyard and gain a ton of life. Excuse me. So awesome. We also have Squirming Emergence here. Fathomless Descent. Return to the battlefield target non-land permanent card in your graveyard with mana value less than or equal to the number of permanent cards in your graveyard. So you can use this to pull Insidious Roots back in. You can pull Agathas back in. We got Tyvar in here. And then Agatha, like I said. Lots of really, really fun things here to make this list work. So let's go ahead and play Golgari Roots. It's probably more of what I would call like a mid-range-esque list because we have this stuff right here. It takes a little bit of a setup, but once you get it set up, it is going, and it is gone, my friends. So let's go into it here. Now, if you still got a question, if you got a comment, do let me know because I love to hear as always. And on top of that, my friends, we got so many fun lists here that you can check out on the channel. Today, we're doing Golgari Roots. Groots. The Groots is in the house. As always, we got swag and merch available as well. Tongue it is. All right. We can go first. We got plenty of stuff to look. We get access to both, and we have Insidious Roots. I will keep this, absolutely. Oh, I like the spider. I do like the spider. We don't have anything to pull it back. I'm going to hang on to it for now. Uh-oh, look at that. We got combo list. Perfect. We committed a crime, my friends. We will absolutely get that on next turn, too. Oh, I always like this card as well. The whole thing, though, is we definitely just want to get this thing on the board. A land would also be nice. We may need to play this, though. Oh, we don't need to play that, which is great. We could, though, just to get this on the board for the next one. There we go. Ooh, we didn't hit anything. Do we want to grab one? Let's grab one. Just to be safe. We will keep that. Just to get more graveyard dump. That's the goal. We want to get this in and this. Right there. That's the plan on the next turn. Again, taking a little bit of setup. However, we get this in, we're good to go. Need to see if they're going to do anything here. Nope. Alright. 2, 3. Lots of stuff there. Let's dump that one there. There we go. We can play this. They're looking at it. They're like, what the heck does this thing do? So now what we're going to do is they're probably going to try and wipe the board here and the next one. There's the red. So the good news is this. We can rip this thing off. Absolutely. We can pull all our lands back in if we want to as well. I will absolutely rip it. We're going to sacrifice this one. We're going to take that off the board. We're going to do this. Make that bigger. There's our plant. So this is how this works, my friends. We're going to keep that because we want the mill 3. So now, they still are getting close to the board wiping stuff. This is huge for us, though. We've got the whole pieces that we needed to make this thing happen here. Now we can pull it. We can gain the life if we want. We can leave it in here. We can use rusting to pull it back. We're going to decline. We'll leave it in there for now. We don't want the help. We didn't have enough to kick. Now this is where you can untap one of these plants if you need more mana, as an example. Alright, so a couple things here. 2 or less. Get this on the board. Now here, exile target card from a graveyard. When a creature card is exiled this way, put a +1/+1 on target creature you control. So we can do this. We can hit theirs. And let's throw it onto this guy. Now what we could have done is hit one of ours. So that's another way to pull out of your graveyard and get the go wide a little bit more instead. If that's what you want to do. We can mill, we can play this one. So now what we do here is we're going to do this. Go green. Do that. Play that. There we go. Decline. And do we want another one of these? Put that in there. So here they can return X target non-legendary lands from their graveyard. Owner's hand, reveal top 4, put a land card among them. That's what I was worried about. Actually don't have to worry about that. get our go wide going. Oh, they got some life back. Probably waiting on that thing right there too. This is painful. Here we go. We can do 2 with this. Let's throw that in. We'll take that. So now when we do this, incubate 2. There we go. So now we can choose to get this in. When we do, we can try and target something from a graveyard, so we can also exile our own if we want to. As an example, we'll do this. We'll hit ours. Let's grab something out of there we don't want. Let's go here. Now these are going to keep getting bigger. Make those bigger. And now let's go in for the attack. This will stay. Now again, we can hit something here if we want to. Getting these out would be kind of a pain for our opponent. Let's grab this for now. We'll make all these things bigger. So they have to wipe my board here. And let's untap one big one there.
Show them what you're made.
Alright, so if they don't wipe the board, we have lethal. If they wipe the board, we're in trouble. Maybe. Because we can still pull a ton of stuff out. What we were looking to do, there it is. There's the wiper. Ah. Good news is we can still play this after. So there's the 7. Return all land cards this way. Sacrifice the plant, return all land cards that way if we want to. Let's see here. We want to tap for green. Here's R. Oh. All we want to get, we'll keep that one on top. That one on top. There's the wipe. Now, if they play their guy again, not enough to kill us. We're still in it, my friends. And on top of that, we'll have this here. So here's how this is going to work. We need to play this first. Let's grab this, and we will grab this one. So here we get all of our buddies again. Activate that. Okay. Let's get rid of something from our graveyard again. Go there. We can mill again. We could keep going, see if we can keep hitting. I think that's what we need to do. Decline. Actually, let's grab it. Not really gonna do much, but we can do this. We can keep the land. Let's get rid of that. 4 damage. Untap that one. There we go.
There's that second wind.
Now we'll sit on this one, as we can still use the Agatha to pull something out of our graveyard if we want to. All kinds of things there. We got good control here. They need another board wipe. If they don't have it, we're good to go. Oh, here it comes. There's the 4. Ooh, 6. They don't have enough to kill me. That I know. Even if they copy here, they don't have enough. We can take it out with Skyfisher though next turn. Regardless. Ooh, there you go. A lot of life. Not enough. Three more. Ooh. We are good. Look at that. Couldn't ask for a better first game, by the way. That pretty much shows everything that makes this deck whistle and shine and work, which is so nice. I'm so glad we had that happen. We still have 2 matches, though, so you can watch for some other interactions here. So let's do it. Let's keep going. As we do. All right. Atsu it is. Little slower, not super controlly though. All right, we got this right away. I mean, if you get 2 of those things, that's ridiculous. Now I need to debate if I want to go this route right away. Probably. I mean, if we get this thing on right away, probably what we need. All right, is probably what we needed to do, like I said. Ooh, look at that. Alright. Holy. So now the good news is, let's get a lifelinker in here. And we'll get rid of one of these. Put it on here. There's some fast ramp for us as well. So all we need to do is we kind of need to hold something back just slightly in this every once in a while. Just because we need to be able to build. Now, if they get something that has GY hate, then we got to be a little bit more careful. They certainly can because the combo right now as well, the Rakdos one. Very nice. Very, very nice for our opponent there. Activate. Let's do that. So again, looking nice for that. keep that for now. Well, we got plenty of mana, though. Probably don't want to do that. We want to keep the Insidious Roots, and we want to keep Honest Rusting. We'll do that. We do want to take that off the board. Is the plan next turn. We'll see, though. Token Esper Control. Ooh, there you go. Look at that. Not bad. They're going for it again. So we need to decide on what we're going to do here. Let's do this. We'll put Rusting in there. Do want a land. And here we go. Double click. Now we got 2. What gets better than that, my friends? Don't know. At least yet. We'll find out. Lots of poison counters. Which is just fine, frankly. So here's what we're gonna do. We can attack in. That we can live with. Now what we'll do is this. We'll sack Blanchwood. Take that off the board. That doesn't have protection creature. So now no life gain. Lots of toxic. They can block on one of them. Now this thing is green, I think. 6. That's gonna be real close. Surveil 1. What can we dump? Awesome. There we go. Now, 2 turns left. If they have one of those wipes, though, we gotta be careful about that pest control. Now, again, that's at instant speed. We'll wait. Nice. We can play it now. It's going to be big enough that it's not going to matter. Now, maybe they baited me. Maybe they didn't. We'll find out. Ooh. Do we have it, my friends? We'll find out right after this. I just want to put 3 cards in the graveyard just to be safe. Uh-oh. They're not happy. Maybe they left. Uh-oh. We are getting roped. Or they went to the bathroom. One of the two. Uh-oh. Well, let's go. Oh, Katsu. Dun 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 dun. Here we go. Let's go. Achoo. Achoo. Oh, they are mad. They are so upset. We just beat him with Groot. Very, very fun list. Let's see if we got some fun emotes or icons. I don't really have any. There we go. We can do that one. Sleepy sleep. Sweet. Here we go. Oh, we missed anyway. And there we have it. Yes. Esper. Not bad. Esper poison. Esper. Alright. Third and final match. Let's go for it. Golgari Roots. Get swag merch. Alright. Nice. We've done really well in terms of getting this every time. Certainly helps. Won't lie. Go that for the flyer. Let's go with the flyer for that. I will keep this. Ooh, Esper again. Now we can't play the Roots yet. There's too much counter magic. Oh, let's go. And we're good here. Done. Ooh, okay. Esper Legends, I think. We'll see. Could be Control. Depends on what our opponent plays here. We're still gonna do 2 damage every time. Okay. There we go. That's what we wanted. Believe it or not, that is what we wanted. So now I can play this. We just keep attacking in. And that's gonna feed us now. Let's do that. Yes. Keep the land. That here. There's the kill spell. Here comes our incubate. There we go. It builds. The board builds. Now this thing might be a problem. Let's see though. We will see. Don't have anything that we can make bigger. We can exile, draw one. Try this. That's about the only thing we have.
This will be quick. It's not a victory.
Ooh, we can do this. Grab this. And we don't have a creature. That's too bad. Too bad. We need some bigger plants. Bigger plants, my friends. We can block. We don't have to worry too much about the health. As long as it doesn't give them too big of a swing. We'll see. This is also anytime, so it doesn't have to be at instant speed. Resting. Walk here. May have to play that one again. Take it with this. Ooh, here we go. This costs 3. Let's do this though first. Nice. Do they have a counter in their hand? They don't. Double trigger.
We can do
So
this
now
all
we
day.
can play this. And our creatures cost 1 less. Let's grab our fairy. So this is where these things can keep going indefinitely, by the way. If you caught that, maybe you didn't. Should have mentioned that earlier, I guess. All right, where are we going here? Let's do this. Fill that one down. Only has a sorcery. Make a bigger one here. Wait on that. So you play this, you can keep returning the other rusting back. We're gonna have a lot to attack in with next turn. Is it enough to keep us alive will be the question. Ooh, the ward. There you go. I have no creatures in there yet that I can hit. One on the big guy. Ooh, that's getting big. It's gonna have to block, unfortunately. The good news is we might be able to return a little bit more fire. Six, 12, it's lethal. I have a choice. Let's get rid of one of mine. We want to put it on. The good old rusty. And let's do that now. There we go. What do we want to pull is the question here. We can grab two. That doesn't need to be at that speed, and that doesn't need to be at that speed. Let's see how they block. There you go. We're gonna kill a lot of stuff here. And oh no, we got nothing there. We already got that one. Make a rusting bigger. Oh, 3 left. 3 left. Let's go. Maybe we should have did 2, huh? It was a good game, regardless. Regardless, it was a good game. We were so close. They blocked right. They did math right. The only thing I might have been able to do differently is this. I might have been able to have milled more stuff into my graveyard with Tyvar. That would have been the only thing I think I could have done. I think that's it. However, very, very fun matches today. Super, super fun. I hope you enjoyed the Groot list as much as I did. We had an absolute blast with this one here today. Again, by the Govna. A nice 55% win rate list here in Standard Best of 1. On top of that, a Mythic one. with that, we did go 2-1. Very, very nice. Great play across the board. Should have had that third match, but that is what it is. Obviously, having Insidious Roots in your opening hand makes a huge difference. Just keep dumping stuff. Keep looking for those plays. It does make a big, big change to the board state when you get it moving, get it growing. And we saw it that way absolutely here today. With that, thank you so much for tuning in. As always, if you still got a question, if you got a comment, let me know, because I love to hear from you. As well as thank you for tuning in. I appreciate your support. Thank you for the likes and the subs as we continue to grow this amazing community here. Thank you to all of our members. We do have memberships available to you. It's a nice way to support the channel. We also have affiliate links. So if you're still looking for cards, all those things, check that out. We got play mats, swag merch available to you. All nice ways to support. So thank you. Don't forget our socials. At me, chat me, stay connected, my friends. I love seeing what you're playing. I love showcasing your stuff here on the channel. We got a great, amazing community. So thank you for that. With that, get out there, enjoy Groot, my friends, and some magic.